it in your town.
And that's it.
Wow. Abrupt ending.
It is an abrupt ending. Welcome back to Just Sayin, the podcast that encourages you to drunk karaoke.
Ooh.
And while you have another whiskey and summon up your courage to sing that Phil Collins song, be sure to like, share, and subscribe.
Yes.
You can listen to the first, you can listen everywhere, wherever streaming things are streamed. Watch the first 40 on the YouTube.
Yeah.
Now I'm done.
What's your go-to karaoke song?
I don't do karaoke at all.
Or if you did, what would it be?
In my car, I have held concerts.
In my car, I feel safe to so.
I'm holding concerts in my car, but no, yeah. I would never.
No,
I would never do that in front of people.
I watch people. I don't.
You watch people?
I don't participate.
I don't
observe.
know.
I don't participate.
I don't know. I just feel like I wouldn't hit the right key, the right note, you know?
Yeah.
And then people would be like, "Oh."
Doing like Mariah Carey, like.
I think your best bet is to sing a song that everybody knows that they can sing along with.
Yeah.
So that maybe you can kind of like get other people singing with you.
Yeah.
And then it's not that bad.
Yeah.
I don't know.
If you know the words, sing along.
Sing along if you know the words.
Feel free.
There's I have no idea if it's still there, but there used to be a dueling piano bar up on Lansdowne Street near the Fenway.
Okay.
I believe it was called like Jake Ivory's or something. And me and a buddy used to go
Play
up
on
there.
Words.
I know. Tickle in the ivories. And me and a buddy used to go up there on Saturday nights and stuff because it would be really fun.
Yeah.
And like they would have little little dollar things so you put money in.
They would battle.
And yeah, well, here's the thing. Like if they played, like say they played a song that you hate, right? Like if somebody paid him like $5 to play Piano Man, and you were like, I fucking hate that song. Like, you could pay him, you have to pay at least $5, and you can change the song.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's how it used to be. I don't know if it still is.
It's kind of a dick move to the Christian. That's my favorite song. I hate that song.
I hate that song. Here's a 20. Stop playing it. But yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it was fun.
Lansdowne Street in a long time.
Oh, I don't get up into the
Jillian's,
city.
the pool hall with the bowling alley, and they had Club Atlas.
Oh, geez, I don't know any of that stuff.
There's another one I can't remember.
It's been a long time. I don't get into the city. It's been a long time since I've been in the city.
I hate the city. I'm a suburbanite.
Damn that city.
No, there's always construction, so like.
Oh God, yeah.
You try to go one, the GPS doesn't know, and it tells you turn here. You're like, I can't turn here. It's a dead end. The people double parked and
give me an alternate
across the
route.
street, like when you're not looking.
Yeah. Oh, nobody pays attention when they cross the street. They're all on their phone, probably trying to get directions somewhere.
Get some Pokemon.
Yeah. Oh, the Pokemon Go thing? That was crazy.
People are like
everybody
on top of like freaking buildings and shit. Like, I found it.
Sean and I had gone to. Sean's not here, by the way. He went to a school dance.
He did.
I am so
with orange drink.
With orange drink. Get your Kool-Aid in a cup.
Cotton candy, some popcorn, and orange drink.
Kool-Aid in a cup. I was talking to him, and he's like. I wish I had filmed it. He was explaining to me the way that the little kids dance, and they essentially just like bounce.
They hop around like rabbits.
They're like hopping around like little frog rabbit things.
They crisscross it.
I guess.
Jump.
So I was like, oh. Wow. And he's like, I'm usually good for a few hops. And then I'm like, I'm all set.
I'm all hopped out.
I'm all hopped out. Poor guy. But now I completely forgot what I was gonna say. It's fine. I don't remember. Damn it!
You're talking about the pianos.
I was talking about the pianos. Then we were talking about the city.
Yeah.
And yeah, I remember because you're talking about Pokemon Go. I got it. It's up here.
Pokemon.
It's up here.
We'll circle back.
He and I had gone to this fort in, I think it's like Fairhaven or something. It's just outside of New Bedford.
Oh.
And it's called like Fort Phoenix or something. And it was at a time where like Pokemon Go was at its like height. And we got out of the car, we started walking toward the fort, and it was like Night of the Living Dead.
Oh, yeah.
Like everybody was on their phone, nobody was speaking. There was no like I mean there was no like outside noise. It was just people going, I got that one. I got that, and they were like whispering it like really excited. Like,
I got Raichu.
It was so I don't even know what that means.
It's Pikachu when he's evolved. He evolves to Raichu. I'm a dork and I know this.
I don't know why you know that. Why do you know that?
I don't know.
Oh, it's just one of those things you know.
Oh, yeah.
Fair enough.
Pokemon was huge. It was everywhere. I
guess.
I just picked it up along over the years.
My my nephew's into it. He used to collect the cards. Yeah.
Gotta catch them all.
I don't know if he did.
They had the cards. They had the TV show, the movies, video games.
I guess, yeah.
Whoever created Pokemon is a millionaire.
I would hope that they would be a millionaire, at least.
It stands for Pocket Monster.
Is that what it stands for, really?
Yeah, Pocket Monsters, yeah.
Today I learned. Wow.
You remember Digimon? Digital Monsters.
How are these things just making their way to my brain now?
Like, I don't know. You learn something new every day.
I guess. This was my thing.
Pocket Monsters.
Pocket Monsters. Wow.
Everyone knows, Pikachu.
Yeah.
He's the main one.
Yeah. I would.
Squirtle.
I fair to say that Pikachu is the most popular.
Yeah.
I fair to say.
Yeah.
I could be wrong. I don't know.
I don't know what he's supposed to be. Like, is he a cat?
I have no idea what he's supposed to be.
He's like a cross between like a cat and like.
I don't know any of these things. I don't know any of these things.
If you know what Pikachu is, comment below.
Comment below. What the hell's a Pikachu? I like the little meme, the internet meme, when someone does something and they do the surprised Pikachu face, like, oh, it's so funny.
Like one of the guys, like, with the eyes. He's like, oh, I don't know.
The Muppet guy.
Yeah, he's like.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know. It's like, I don't know.
Yeah, don't look.
So the bathroom's done.
The bathroom is done. I can finally shower.
Yay!
That's an elongated applause because
Came out great.
it's been like 4 weeks.
Yeah.
But it looks good.
Yeah.
It looks good.
Like a faucet.
The faucet's awesome.
It's like a waterfall.
Here's a story about the faucet, right?
All right.
So they went to put the faucet in,
Mm-hmm.
attached to the sink.
Got it.
So they're doing that. And then they hook the water up, as you have to.
Steve Bob.
Steven, no, his name is Dan. I found out his name is Dan.
Steve and Dan.
Steve and Dan.
How both those guys fit in that bathroom together?
I don't know.
Are they little guys?
No, not really. Steve is like 6 feet tall. He's a tall dude.
Damn.
But it's funny. They hook it up, and I hear Dan go, "Does this thing actually light up?" And then they turn it on because it has LEDs. Like it's.
Yeah, I saw that.
It's like glass. It's glass and like black, like metal.
Mm-hmm.
And the glass part is kind of the spout, and the spout lights up according to
the temperature of the water.
The temperature of the water.
Oh,
So
nice.
you turn it on cold, it's blue. When it's warm, it's green. When it's hot, it's red, and it will flash.
Oh.
When it's really, really hot.
Safety.
So they turn it on, and it of course it cold water, so it's
and you
blue.
picked it out.
Oh yeah. I knew the faucet that I wanted since like the beginning of the whole thing. It was like
It's on my bucket
this
list.
is what I'm getting. Yeah, it's awesome.
Nice.
So they turn it on, and it's blue, and then he goes, "Will you look at that?"
So how do they run the wires? Like
How do you mean the wires?
for the LEDs, or is it battery operated?
Oh, it's we did do some science. Science.
Yeah.
It's powered by the water itself.
Really?
Yes, so the water will turn picture it like a turbine or something, and then it will make the
Hydroelectric.
LEDs. Yeah, make the LEDs work.
Nice.
So the blue comes on, they're all like, "Ooh, look at that!" And then I hear the brother go, "I wonder if it's gonna go red when it's hot." So they're turning the thing to see, and then he's like, "There's green. Are we gonna get red? We gonna get red?" And then it's like, when it goes red, there it goes. There's the red. There's
all
the
excited
red.
for
Oh
red.
my god, they were so excited. And that's all I hear, and I'm laughing.
Nice.
And then Steve, because the bathroom's right next to my office, so Steve pokes his head in the thing and he goes, "You have to come look at this." And I said, "I know, Steve. I picked it out. I know."
It was my idea.
And he's like, "But we hooked it up. It looks great." I'm like, "Okay." And he goes, "Do you want
I
to
like
look?"
the light on top. That's cool too.
Oh, yeah.
Like horizontal.
Yeah, it's LED. That thing is really, really heavy. Like, I could kill a mountain lion with that.
No shit. And you got the exhaust fan.
Yeah, we got the exhaust fan.
Nice.
So, I mean, he made me come look at the water. I was like, "That's awesome." I mean, it looks great. It
Just
looks
to
awesome.
humor
I
him.
love it. Yeah. So before he put the light in, he hands me one of the pieces because it's you have the middle piece and then two things that come out.
Right.
So he's kind of like, he goes, "This is, feel that. It's heavier than it looks." So I pick it up. It's like, damn, that is heavy. And what he had to do was,
Reinforce it.
oh yeah, he had to, he goes, "I can't put this because the old light had just been attached to
The wall.
whatever, drywall or whatever that shit it was." So
Hanging
he goes,
on a wing and a prayer.
yeah. So he goes, "I can't." He goes, "This is never gonna hold that." So he had to reinforce it with this bracket thing that you would use for ceiling fans.
Okay.
And he's like, "I don't know how much your light weighs." He goes, "But this bracket can hold 70 pounds. He's like, "So I'm guessing it's gonna be less than that." He goes, "I feel like your light is 30, 36 pounds, around there."
It's very specific.
I know, it was very specific. But it was really heavy. I was like, "Oh, geez."
Damn.
So he goes, he took that thing and then screwed into the two stud things, and he's like, "This thing's not going anywhere." I said, "Good, Steve, because I don't need to be in the shower and hear the light come down."
Cause a fire.
He's like, "Oh no. It goes nowhere."
And they finished today. Nice.
They finished this afternoon. Let me tell you,
Okay.
because yesterday they started with the toilet.
All right.
I did not know, unbeknownst to me, I bought the world's most complicated toilet.
Did you?
Apparently I did. It's all, I don't know how to say it. It's all one piece.
Okay.
When you look at a normal toilet, it has that thing at the bottom where you put the screws into the floor. This doesn't have that. It's a piece that goes into the side and you screw it in that way. And that was apparently a bitch and a half. Because all I heard was the two of them, ugh.
What the fuck?
Trying to get the thing.
Holy shit!
Exactly. Trying to get it going. And so they got it hooked up.
Mm-hmm.
And then they go to flush it to make sure it worked.
Right.
And it wouldn't stop running.
Okay.
So he goes, "Okay, well, there's something wrong with this. We have to figure out, why it won't stop running."
Right.
And I'm in my office and I'm like, "But does it flush, Steve? Because that's all I really need is for it to flush."
It was constantly running.
I know.
I know the hell out of you.
So he goes, "Well, yeah, it flushes, but I mean, it's never gonna stop running."
Your water bill's like $300. God damn fucking toilet.
So he was working on it at least most of the day.
Okay.
And the day ended with the toilet still not working.
Oh no.
So he goes, "Well, I was gonna have to come back because I had this. He made this little closet and this little sliding door to go with it."
Yeah, I saw that.
So he goes, "I have to come back to hang the door." He goes, "So we'll fix the toilet then." He figured it out that there's like a flapper piece inside the tank, and it wasn't
Flapping.
it wasn't flapping. The flapper ain't flapping.
Anti-flapping.
Yeah, he goes, and I was like, "Are you sure?" Because it was a brand. I was like, I didn't get it like off the street. I was like, I bought it. I bought it in a store. I was like,
Some back alley. You want to buy a toilet?
back alley toilets all over the place.
Quality toilet.
It's a real quality item. And he
Those
goes,
things those are heavy.
they are heavy.
That's a 2-man down.
Oh yeah. So he goes, I said, and he goes, yeah. He goes, we took it out of the box. He goes, you figure right out of the box, it would work. I said, apparently not.
Some assembly required.
So he was gonna get the whole new piece, right?
Flapper.
The whole new flapper piece, the whole new innards for the toilet. So he came back this morning, and they started working on the toilet right away. So half the day yesterday, they worked on the toilet.
Half the day?
Half the day.
That's a long day.
Today, they finished it. Took them 2 hours. So like,
Is he adjusting?
like almost a whole day.
Damn.
Right? They did the inside, and then when they turned the water on with the valve at the bottom,
Right.
the valve started leaking.
Oh, no.
So he's like, "What the hell?" And I hear him, and he's
Got to tighten it?
he's a funny dude, and he's just sitting there, and he's like, "Well, that shouldn't be." And I'm like, "What shouldn't be, Steve?" And he's like,
Water leaking.
"We got a leak." I'm like, "From where?"
Wasn't leaking yesterday.
So I know it wasn't leaking before. So I go into the bathroom, and he's explaining it to me. He goes, "I think it's just the washer."
Yeah.
He's like, and then he looks at me and he goes,
Gasket.
"Is this the original washer with the house?" I was like, "Steve, I don't think so. I don't know." And I said, "If it helps you, I've never replaced it."
All right.
He's like, "Well, it's getting replaced now." So they replaced it. No more leak. And then they were running the faucet like most of the day. They kept turning on, shutting off, turning on, shutting off. I'm like, "Are you testing the water lines, or do you just really like the faucet?" And he's like, "Two things are true." So that's fantastic.
Nice.
But every time they did something, one of them would run downstairs to make sure that nothing was leaking,
Right.
right? And obviously there wasn't, except the valve upstairs.
Nice.
So he, it was funny, because when he left yesterday, this is what he said to me.
Okay.
He goes, "Everything's set up." He goes, "Except the toilet. We're going to get that piece, fix it."
Got it.
And I said, "But I can still use the shower, right?" And he's like, "Shower's perfect. You can use it." And he goes, "But not the toilet. Do not touch the toilet." And I said, "Great." I said, "I'll have people
When you
over."
shut the water off, doesn't it shut the water off to the shower too?
No.
Oh, okay.
So I said, "Well, great. I can have people over and show them the toilet and then tell them that they cannot use it." And he goes, "Yes." He goes, "At this phase, we're strictly ornamental." So I was like, "Are you serious?"
Look,
He goes,
do not
"Yes."
touch.
He goes, "Yes. You have an ornamental toilet. Just do not flush it. Leave it alone." I said, "Great."
So how's the shower?
Oh, the shower's fantastic.
Is it?
It is.
You're like,
Oh, man.
a lot of pressure.
No, well, I mean, yeah, I guess. It has one of those, I got one of those, it's supposed to feel like rain.
Okay.
I don't know that it necessarily feels like rain, but it's supposed to feel like rain.
Okay.
I don't know. I've been out in the rain many a time.
You don't feel like that.
I don't know that it necessarily feels like that.
Wow.
But it has like, it has one of those little things to the side when there's like the personal, like the car wash, the personal
The wand,
washer. Yeah, the little wand.
the little hose,
Yeah. So which Jay was very happy about.
getting all the little areas.
He goes, "Does the one?" Because he was like, "Is it the shower head? Like that's all it is?" And I said, "No, it has a little wand thing off to the side." And he's like, "It does?" So when he hooked it up, which he hooked it up, I think Wednesday. So from Wednesday on, we could shower.
Nice.
And he goes, Jay goes, "How do you turn the wand on?"
So who was the first one to use
This
it?
little level. It was me.
Yeah.
I was the first one to use it. Because Jay felt really bad because he's been showering at work.
Really?
Yeah, because he has a shower at work, and I either had to get myself to my parents' house or I was doing a bird bath in the bathroom. Yeah, like a sparrow. I'm in the like a sparrow in the bird bath. Just
Nice.
yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy it's all done. I'm gonna miss them.
Aw.
I will.
They'll probably come by. How's everything going?
Well, there was
Checking in on you.
There was one little thing that Jay asked him to do.
Oh. Special project?
No. It's in the shower. There's a because we have this little inner shelf that holds like soap and shampoo and stuff.
Yeah, storage.
And Jay had noticed a little questionable piece, so he had Steve, the contractor, look at it, and he's like, "Oh yeah," he goes, "That just needs a little caulking." He's like, "I'll come back in the week and do that right up." I mean, he's gonna have to come back to get paid anyway. So
what's the next project?
The next project,
I'm gonna redo the whole roof. No,
I gotta do the next project. I am it's strictly just like I had to tell you. The guy next door, who had done a bunch of outdoor stuff for us last. Is that his name, Kevin? I forget his name. He's my neighbor. Joe remembers. I forget.
His name was Kevin.
We'll call him Kevin. It's fine. Hey, Kevin. He's been asking if there's anything that we need done. So I'm like, Jay. It's like, we should make a list for Kevin. Well, I can't be bothered anymore.
Yeah. Clean up my dog shit.
Well, no, I mean, I can do like little stuff. Just that I'm not, it's just little things. It's like I don't like to do weeding and
I hate that shit.
That kind of stuff. I've been trying to get somebody because I don't know who I can get to do this, but I've been trying to get somebody to come and like power wash the siding and stuff of the house.
I think Instabright.
Instabright? That sounds like a company, and that sounds expensive.
Yeah, it's in Whitman. They mobile power washing. They come there wherever you are on a power washer.
I have a I don't know. I got a friend in who
You got a friend in need?
who attends meetings, and there's always people in those meetings who are looking to do stuff, and I'm like, you know anybody who has a power washer who wants to do some siding? Because I need, I'll pay. But yeah, that's
brand new house. I just wash and clean, do the driveway and everything.
Yeah, I mean, I just
do the car. Power wash the car.
Take 8 layers of paint off my car.
There you go.
Won't even be orange anymore. Just be down to the primer.
There you go.
But that's so like just outdoor stuff, and nice. I'm gonna do. It's on my list. I'm gonna attempt some spring cleaning this weekend. Ooh. Yeah, I put up new curtains.
Yeah.
I
changed the sign. I saw.
I don't know who. Yeah, I did that a couple weeks ago. I don't know who like I am anymore. I bought.
I don't know who I am.
I bought curtains, and because I had like these what do you call those? Room darkening curtains in the living room.
Like shades.
And it's a gradient. It goes from like orange to a blue, and it matches kind of the wallpaper.
Nice.
And I went and I bought the sheer version of that, so you can kind of see through, and it allows more light in. Mm-hmm. So I don't know who I am, but so I bought the curtains and I hung them up the other day, and then I bought a new light for the living room because I didn't. Lamp. Yeah, I bought a new lamp. I'm like.
Just a lamp.
My friend Tina popped by Wednesday, and she's like, "What's going on with you?" She's like, "What's going on with you? Why are you doing all these things?" It's like, I don't know. That needs to be done. I was like, I'm gonna dust this weekend and everything. I don't know who I am. I don't know who I am.
You see those commercials? The guy, young adults turn into their parents, and I help them not become their parents.
Oh yeah, that guy.
The guy, he's in the elevator. Come on in. He's like, oh, France, huh? Bonjour. And he's like, and the guy's like, you don't need to talk to everybody in the elevator. Just sit in the elevator in here.
First of all, what sort of psychopath talks to people in the elevator?
Apparently, this guy. That's
messed up. I have nothing to say to people in an elevator. Oh. I got busted for that once. I was in a
It's like, what floor? Okay, that's all I got to say.
Yeah, I was at a job, and I worked in Boston.
Oh.
and I went.
The city.
Yeah, I worked for a financial company. I did all the bomb. I had to bomb scan their mail and stuff, and I was doing a delivery. And I went to because they assign you a specific building. It's like that's your building for the day. Blah blah blah.
Nice.
So I went to my building and I went to because we have to use the, the help elevator. So I go to the elevator, not the main
service
elevator.
elevator.
Yeah. So I'm in the elevator and there's some guy in a suit and he just looks at me and he's like, "Nothing to say?" And I went, "No." And he's like, "Don't you want to talk?" "Not really." I was like, I said,
psycho.
So I said, "What would you like to talk about?" And he goes, "You talk to me about the weather." I said, "It's raining. What else?"
It's wet. It's cold and wet.
And then I got to my floor. It was like, I don't know, the 10th floor or something. I'm getting off. And he's like, "Great talking to you." I'm like,
Sick.
maybe if you had a better personality, people would want to talk to you in the elevator. Instead of being a jackass.
He could have struck up a conversation. You don't have to start the conversation. It only takes one person.
I mean, I guess. I mean, you can't. He couldn't get away with.
How about them Red Sox?
He couldn't get away with telling me he was shy, because he literally just looked at a stranger and was like, "Nothing to say." I would eat my hat before I did that. Jesus, wow. I don't talk to strangers. My mom raised me right.
You want some candy? Come in my van. I got some
candy. I don't
candy
talk to people I don't know. That's why, that's stranger danger. That's what I should have yelled. Stranger danger. Help.
I had to come up with an Uber and a Lyft. Like, you get in a car with a stranger. It's a business. It's a new business opportunity.
Yeah.
My parents told me not to. Well, you can make money.
You can get in the car. Do you have any treats?
You can get like your food, like groceries, like someone go grocery shopping for you and bring it to your house.
That I have
DoorDash.
I have a lot of issues with the grocery shopping for you. I don't know why. It bothers me. I don't know.
Like, what if they pick out like the wrong fruit?
And believe me,
this fruit's no good.
Grocery shopping is like, I hate doing it. Right? So I try to only go like once or twice a month.
Right.
And we usually we'll stock up on stuff so I don't have to keep going. And I don't know. I would love to use because my nephew's wife uses Shaw's or something.
Mm-hmm.
And you pull up and they just bring your stuff out and throw it in your car.
You pick it out online.
Yeah. But I'm like, I don't know. I feel like it's not, I don't know. There's a bunch of people touching your stuff. I mean, and believe
Germs
me,
and shit.
I know a bunch of people touch it before it ever gets to the shelf anyway.
Right.
And then you grab it and it's like, you're the 20th person to touch it.
But you're the last.
But I will be the last.
Also, if the bagger guy puts it in the... Oh, freaking Stop and Shop's going to start charging for bags now.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know how much, but I mean...
For the plastic bags or just any bag?
They use paper. They don't use plastic anymore. Paper.
Oh.
So they're going to start charging for paper bags. So you got to bring your own bags now.
That sucks.
Those recyclable bags.
Because I go to Market Basket.
Yeah.
And they don't do the plastic bags anymore. You have to do the paper.
Right.
But they haven't gotten to the point where they're charging for those yet.
That you know of.
That I know of. I know.
Look at your receipt. What the hell?
I was just there last week. I hope not.
5 cents a bag. What?
I mean, they sell the plastic reusable ones
Right.
that you can buy. I forget. I think it's like 25 cents a bag or something.
Damn.
But I don't know how much stuff I'm buying.
Rip-off. True.
You know? I mean, what if and because I buy a lot of stuff when I go, so I don't have to go multiple times.
Right. That's how they get you.
Yeah, I feel like...
We know you're going to need more bags.
What if I don't have enough bags and I got to buy more? I got to figure out how many bags I'm going to need for this trip? This is ridiculous.
I
It's too
remember
much
using
math.
paper bags to make book covers for school. Remember that?
Those were awesome because you could do your own... Well, I always did that. My own
Doodles.
designs. Write the name of bands you don't even listen to.
Guar.
Hey, kids, how about that
what's that?
Simon and Garfunkel, huh?
Primus. Like, what? Didn't they do the theme song to South Park, Primus?
I think so, yeah. I think so.
Anyway.
So,
So,
do you have any stories?
oh, I got lots of stuff.
Oh boy.
I found out who the WWE champion is.
Who is the WWE champion?
Drew McIntyre.
That name sounds familiar.
I don't know. That's his real name. He doesn't use a stage name, but his name was Drew McIntyre.
Okay.
Also, Carrie Fisher's getting a star on the Walk of Fame.
It's about damn time.
Yeah.
Yes. I have no. We'll do a little chime for her. That's they're doing it on May 4th,
Hey.
which I thought was kind of funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
May the 4th be with you.
Yep. So
Sure.
Indiana Jones.
Yes.
What is it
Harrison
called?
Ford.
In the what is it? Dial of Destiny or something?
Dial of Destiny.
Something like that.
Okay.
So I have heard,
Have you?
yes, that in the first at least half hour of the film,
Mhm.
they de-aged Harrison Ford so he looks younger.
Oh, like CGI?
Yes.
Why?
So
We
he's
know
younger.
We know he's old. This isn't like a new thing.
Harrison Ford is old and we know it. Yes, they de-aged him. I assume it's for I'm just guessing for a flashback sequence or something.
He's gonna be in the Marvel now.
Oh yeah. What is he doing?
He was William Hurt's character, the General
Oh
Ross.
yeah. The general.
Yeah.
I have nothing against Harrison Ford.
No, he's a good guy.
You know, he seems all right.
Yeah.
You know what? He seems like, and this is just my hot take.
You're hot.
My hot take is he seems like he is a reluctant movie star.
Is he?
Because I feel like when he does stuff, he's just like, yeah, okay, I'll do it. You know? But, because I know he used to be a carpenter.
Really?
Like Jesus. And I think he just like does stuff so he can fly his little planes or do his little hobbies. And I think that acting is just a means to
He's
do.
a pilot?
Yeah, he flies, yeah.
Oh, like Travolta. I'm a pilot too.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he crashed. Remember it was when they were doing the first, not the very first Star Wars, but when they were doing the first one with the Rey character and the Finn character and stuff. I forget the name of it.
The Force Awakens.
Force Awakens, thank you. He had crashed his plane
Oh.
right before, so they had to kind of wait for him to heal to film his scenes. At least heal good enough so he could wobble around.
He only lasted one movie. And then,
I'd love to. I would love to
spoiler
see
alert,
him.
his son kills him.
I know. Well, I mean, it's kind of been out for a little while, but
Yeah. I got like Star Wars stuff here too.
yeah. But it's like I would love to see him in some sort of like how we see Luke and stuff now. But it's like he wasn't. He was just a smuggler. He was a regular person. Like he doesn't have any magic. There's no magic.
He was a general. General Solo.
Yeah.
No, Captain Solo.
He could be a captain.
We're gonna John Boyega is reprising his role as Finn in the next Star Wars.
Is he?
Yeah.
You know what?
They announced that.
I'm actually
Him
happy to
and
hear that.
Rey. Yeah. The girl.
I'm actually happy to hear that. I didn't think they did enough with his character.
Yeah.
I think he just kind of got,
Thrust in there.
Yeah, you think he kind of
Let's
got
throw
pushed.
this guy in there.
I think he got pushed to the margins, and
Yeah.
it's like, he was a pretty solid character. And then on the last one that they did, it's like they didn't really do much with him.
Nope. Well, he's coming back.
Well, good.
Him and Rey. Finn and Rey.
Finn and Rey save the day.
Right. Let's see what else.
Oh.
They're recasting Kang from Marvel because Jonathan Majors got in trouble. So they're recasting him because he got trouble with the law. So he was, I guess, fired from Marvel.
Listen.
I don't know who they're gonna recast him with.
I don't
He did a good Kang.
know. Okay. So, I mean, I know it was some sort of domestic. I feel like it was some sort of domestic abuse thing, you know, that he got accused or arrested for,
Correct.
allegedly.
Yeah.
I need an allegedly button. That's what I need, allegedly. And I mean, I see Marvel's point. You know, it's like, I don't know.
It's
I mean,
bad
I don't.
PR, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, if you have somebody who has that kind of reputation and they're bringing like bad stigma to the project.
That's what they did to the girl from Mandalorian. She was in Deadpool.
Yeah.
What's her name?
She
Can't remember her name. She has a weird name.
Well, she decided. I mean, here's the thing. She decided to go on social media, and
Right.
she was saying some very topical and controversial things,
Right.
which she absolutely has the right to do. That's your opinion, but I mean, there are consequences when you do that.
Yes.
And they said, okay, well, you're not for us, you know, and there you go.
Next.
I mean, people get like, why did they fire her? Da, da, da. She was just saying her opinion. Da, da.
Same
Well,
thing
yeah.
with Kathy Griffin. She said something and like that. Where happened to her? Did she say something about like Trump or something?
Yeah, she did a photo shoot, and a lot of people were like, oh, so she kind of got like canceled. I've never done so many finger quotes as I've done in this episode. Ornamental. Yeah.
Be careful what you say. You
Yeah.
ruin your career.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I assume she's still working, because she did stand up, and I would think that if you're a stand-up comedian and you do something like that, I would think that it would be easier to bounce back from, because you could work that into your act. You can, I don't know, make it work for you.
Yeah. Flip the script.
Something like that, yeah. But I don't know. I mean, we got here from talking about Harrison Ford.
I know.
If this is his last time at Indiana Jones, I hope it's a good one, because I know that one of the last ones they did was a real bomber.
Wasn't that one with Shia LaBeouf?
Yes. Nobody likes Shia LaBeouf.
LaBeouf.
No, not even Shia LaBeouf likes Shia LaBeouf. Do you remember that weird thing where a few years ago he was walking around with a paper bag on his head?
No.
Yeah, he was walking around with a paper bag on his head. Just weird.
Okay.
Yeah. I know.
I'm like, you're not that ugly, but damn.
Oh, you're a homely motherfucker, huh? Put a bag on your head.
What else? I got Burger King. No. Is it McDonald's bringing back the Hamburgler. He's out of jail.
I didn't know the Hamburglar went away.
I haven't seen him in a long time, but he's coming back.
Aw.
He's making a comeback. He's out of prison. He's on parole.
My God, what'd he get? What'd he get?
The Hamburgler.
10 to life?
I don't know what he got.
My goodness.
He got irrelevancy.
He got relevancy. I mean, are they bringing back all the Burger Pals?
I don't know. I just know that he's coming
Okay.
back. I'm not. Sean might know. He goes there a lot. I haven't been to McDonald's.
Well, they call him. Tell him,
Hey,
Sean, we'll bring back the Hamburglar. That all right with you?
rubble.
Anyone except Grimace.
Now, what was he representing? He represented like the
Grimace?
like the I don't know. The shakes.
The shakes?
The McFlurry. Because the bird represented like chicken nuggets or something.
Ouch.
I don't know.
That's rough.
I don't know.
Here you go, Birdie. You can represent the nuggets.
Didn't each character represent something?
I honestly don't know. I mean, you had the Mayor McCheese.
Yeah.
And the Hamburglar. And the Birdie weird character.
Yeah. She's
And
a
then-
pilot.
And then Ronald, who... clowns freak me out. I'm all set. And
Put
whatever
a smile on your face.
whatever the hell Grimace is.
It's just
I thought maybe he was supposed to be like, and this is a weird take,
okay.
but it's what came into my head. I thought Grimace was supposed to be like your taste buds or something.
Oh.
Like, hey, that's why he's so chubby. You know, it's like, oh, I just
have
can't.
a glandular problem.
It's glandular.
Oh,
Jeez.
man. While we're on the subject of food,
Oh,
Dunkin'
okay.
Donuts it now makes tacos. It's like, damn, stay in your lane.
What?
Dunkin' Donuts offers tacos now.
Why?
I think of breakfast taco, but it's still like it's taco. I'm like, man, like
That's just no, because no on tacos from Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah.
Why are they doing?
I don't
Why?
know.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know. People like tacos, but I mean, I don't want a freaking Dunkin' Donut taco.
I would not. I don't go. First of all, I don't really go. This is horrible, because we do the gift cards for Joe's thing, but I don't really go to Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah.
I am shocked and appalled that they would be doing
Appalled.
tacos.
Yeah.
That's like
What's next? Pizza?
that's a middle finger to Taco Bell. It's like, we did donuts, we're gonna take over tacos too.
Yeah.
That's rough. I can't imagine you would get a good taco at Dunkin' Donuts.
I don't know.
You're better off at like a gas station, like a gas station taco.
Like a 7-Eleven?
Yeah. Would you eat gas station food? Like you go into like
I was
Cumbies or
really,
whatever?
really hungry. Like, my last ditch effort, like
When I hit desperation,
those hot dogs been there for 3 weeks.
I
On
have
the
a
spinners.
I
still
have
good.
I got a thing with that. I don't know. I just can't.
Yeah.
You know, no matter what it is either. I mean, I feel like nothing's safe.
Yeah. You gotta buy something that's sealed.
And Jay,
Like a bag of chips or a drink, you know.
Jay, by the way, has no problem with it.
Yeah.
He will get, and he's gotten stuff from Cumbies Cumberland Farms.
Yeah.
He's gotten stuff from Cumberland Farms. They're like a gas station. They also sell other things. We have people watching, listening from all over. I want to make sure we're all on the same
You
page.
gotta explain things.
So
We're diverse.
yes, and I mean he'll pop in there and like if he and I are on like a little road trip or something. I mean he'll grab like a slice of pizza or something from there, and I'm like, ugh, or like a hot dog or something, and I'm like,
How long has that been there?
I mean,
What
I
year
would.
is it?
I feel like they would have to change it out after a while, but I just feel like it's not going to be good quality.
Right.
He tricked me a
It's
couple.
the grab and go.
He tricked me
And then go to the bathroom.
a couple months ago because he goes,
Yeah.
I had a craving for a pizza.
All
So
right.
he goes, and he's very particular about where he'll get a pizza from. So I said,
So aren't you?
I am, but I'm a little more free than he is, for lack of a better word. So I said, where do you want it from? Because he wanted one too. So he goes, well, there's this place in Plymouth that I want to go to. And I said, okay, that sounds fine. And he left. He came back to pick it up. It wasn't until after he brought it home that he told me that it's inside like a mobile station. I went, you're feeding me gas station pizza? And he goes, well, yeah, but it's like a restaurant. And I went, but it's in a mobile station. And he goes, well, yeah, but
Next to the oil and the
He goes, yeah, but
and
it's
the washer
good.
fluid.
So I said, when you buy pizza, do you get like a free car wash or something? And he's like, no. Is it free fill up? No.
Get a free window cleaning.
Yeah. And being honest, it really wasn't that great.
No.
And he could tell I was
Was
like,
it stale?
no, it just, you know what? It's not the type of dough that I like. It was
Okay.
like a thicker dough. and the crust was thicker, but it was, I don't know how to say it. It really wasn't very good. I mean, it wasn't crunchy. It was just soft.
Yeah.
I like a crunchy crust.
Yeah. Like a Marcello's.
Yeah. Oh God, I love Marcello's. I can't get there all the time.
It's a troop.
It is quite a trek to get there for me.
Yes.
So, oh, moment of silence for Marcello's. They're so good. I think I turned my mic on. There we go.
I can hear you.
Great. So we had a winner last week
We did.
because we went 2 weeks without one.
We did. Congratulations to Deirdre.
Oh, I need to get to the page.
She was able to guess weird science.
It was weird science.
It
Okay.
was. Anthony Michael Hall.
Yes, I've been seeing. He's been coming up a lot in my news feed,
Is
but just for like 80s stuff.
yeah.
Because there's what is his name?
Anthony
Oh,
Michael
I
Hall.
can't remember. No, not that guy. Andrew McCarthy,
Yeah.
who was big in the 80s and not much else, is doing.
Wasn't he in Weekend at Bernie's?
I think so. Yeah, he was in Mannequin and Weekend at Bernie's and St. Elmo's Fire and Pretty in Pink. And
Yeah.
so he's doing like some sort of 80s like
Retro.
documentary.
Really?
So Anthony Michael Hall came up with that, and I was like, oh boy.
Nice.
That's something. I mean, I'll totally watch that when it comes out. Well, I mean, I would assume that he would have, just from being on sets and stuff, that he would have some stories.
Oh, yeah. Some drug stories.
Oh no! Don't do drugs.
So, I have a movie quote that's worth one gift card.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I am ready.
All right. Hey, if I'm not back in 10 minutes, just wait longer.
I think I know that one.
Comment below
I think I know that one.
to win your $5 gift card. Dunkin' Donuts. Ooh, we got news? No.
No, this is the same theme.
I thought it was new. It sounded different.
No, sorry. sorry to get you all excited.
That's all right.
Okay, so thank you so much for joining us. We will see you next time before I send it down the table, which is a little bit shorter today. Here's your fortune cookie of the week. It is not until a mosquito lands on a man's testicles that he realizes violence is not always the best solution.
Ouch.
Yes.
All right. Have a great weekend and have a good everything. Oh,
Oh no.
no.